What's up, guys? We're live. We have a pretty good card this Saturday. We got Rob Font versus Jose Aldo. A lot of good fights in this card. You got Jamal Hill versus Jimmy the Brute Crute. Even Guida versus Santos, a good card, good fight. Riddell versus Fiziev, really good card. Excited about this card. I have one bet, one big on it. Probably could have had a couple more bets, but I just wanted to have one bet because I went big. Next week we have a great card. I haven't really taped next week yet, but pre-tape there's a couple plays that I like. So I'll probably have maybe 2 or 3 plays next week, but that's just pre-tape leans. I gotta watch tape. I definitely like the Bronx over Dustin, but I still gotta watch tape. So I'm going to the Gall versus Nagano card. So if anyone's out there in Anaheim going to the card, hit me up because I'll be there. Man. Well, I had a losing night last card. I bet on Chiesa and Wilma. Both of them lost, but still overall I'm betting MMA plus 18.87. So that's good. It's in the green. For the year, I'm down. I think I'm minus 3.4. So if my bet wins this card, I'll be in the green. But yeah, I want to be in the positive for the year. And obviously I want to keep on, going up overall. But yeah, man, let's get right to it, man. So first fight of the night, we got Smolka versus Vince Morales. So yeah, this is a pretty low-level fight. You got Smolka, who's the grappler. You got Morales, who's the striker. Morales has 50% takedown defense. He's been taken down, by pretty much everybody that he's fought. So definitely think Smolka has a big advantage here on the map. Morales kind of gasses too. Smolka gasses, gasses. They both kind of gas, but I do think that Smolka can get him down just because Vince has 50% takedown defense. I've seen him get taken down pretty much by everybody he's fought in the UFC. And Smolka has very good ground and pound, and Smolka has a pretty good ground game. So I know Smolka's been kind of a fraud in the past, but I think Vince Morales is the kind of type of fighter that he beats. So I'll go with Smolka, and I'll go with the finish. Next fight, we got Alex Morono versus Mickey Gall. I wonder who's picking Mickey Gall here because I'm not going to lie, he actually looked pretty decent last fight. But then again, I think we found out that Jordan Williams is kind of a fraud. So Mickey Gall, in my opinion, he has a decent record, but he hasn't really beaten anybody. He has a good ground game, but his cardio sucks. Morono's been kind of he's inconsistent too. He has a pretty good record, but I mean, he's a little chinny. He's been knocked out a couple times. His cardio is not the best. I do think he has the cardio here because I don't think Mickey Gall has really good cardio at all. I think Morono's the better striker for sure. He's more technical, has more power, good right hand, and I think he has a good ground game. He has a BJJ black belt. I don't think Mickey Gall can go out there and out-grapple him. So I think Morono has the edge in the map. I think Morono has the head edge in the feet. He is a little chinny, though, and Mickey Gall does have a good right hand. I think Mickey Gall has definitely improved. I don't think, he's the bum that we all thought he was. He can actually win UFC fights. But, yeah, I will go with Alex Morono here. So I'll go with Alex Morono, and I'll go with the finish. So next fight, we got Jared Vanderaa versus Asmat Murzakanov. So Asmat's a 205er from Contender Series, finisher, good striking, good grappling. There is a big size difference here, but I'll keep it short and sweet. I don't think Vanderaa is that good. I think this prospect at 205, even though he's making, the step up of a weight class, I still think he has enough to beat Vanderaa. So I'll go with the newcomer here. Next fight, we got Claudio Puelles versus Gritz Smocker. It's a good fight, man. Very close fight. You got a pure striker versus grappler matchup. Puelles really hasn't beaten anyone, man. Gritz's best wins against Garcia. I think Garcia's better than all the guys that Puelles beat. Puelles' striking is not that good, really, man. And he's you've seen his losses too. He gets hurt in his fights, dude, and he gasses too. I feel like Gritz is, definitely the better striker, and Gritz's cardio, man, is what wins him a lot of fights, dude. I get it that Puelles has the grappling advantage and can take down Gritz because Gritz takedown defense is the best, but I mean, I don't think Puelles can go out there and tap him out. I think he's not going to be able to control Gritz in the mat. I think Gritz will get up, and Gritz is going to piece him up, dude, on the feet pretty bad. So I'll go with Gritz. I think he either gets a finish here decision. I think the volume, man, is crazy, dude. This guy has a lot of volume. 2-1 his last 3 fights. I know Puelles on a 3-fight winning streak, but yeah, he's going to have to go out there and ragdoll and control Gritz on the mat, because if Gritz gets up, I feel like as long as this fight stays on the feet, it's all Gritz. So I'll go with Gritz with a gritty decision or late finish. Next fight, Alonzo Menifield, William Knight. Like I mentioned before, there are a couple people that I wanted to bet as well, but I just went big on one certain play. So we'll talk about that later. But yeah, next card, I might have, I got to watch tape. But yeah, there's quite a few leans that I like. So I might have like quite a few plays in this card. Got to have some discipline. So next fight, Menifield, Knight. So initially when this fight got booked, I think like a couple months ago, I was on Knight, but wasn't really impressed with Knight's last performance. Well, I think he beat Fabio Jarrett. Okay, I'm talking about when he fought Don Han Jung, because the guy's grappling not that good. He has offensive grappling, but he can take him down. Jung went out there and looked like a D1 wrestler against him. So I definitely think Menifield can take him down. But Menifield's cardio is really not the best. Menifield's been, kind of a hype job. It's a very close fight because Menifield can crack. He has a good right hand, has power. But I think he has the better grappling here. So I'm going to go with Menifield, but I'm not confident. Cheyenne Baez, Mallory Martin. So this is interesting because Baez just, I think, divorced with JP Baez and also got COVID. So those are huge red flags. But if you look at this fight, like matchup-wise, yeah, this is Baez. Baez, her striking's really good. I know that she got, dominated on the mat against that Mexican. But, Mallory Martin, she is, a grappler. I feel like that she has to win this fight with the grappling. I just don't know if she has the grappling to go out there and beat Baez. I think Baez is way better on the feet. And I know Mallory has cardio and she has grappling. She's a BJJ brown belt, but I think Baez is a brown belt as well. And Baez has offensive grappling, so she can go out there and actually take down Martin. But I feel like when you look at this fight on the feet, it's a huge advantage for Baez. Baez has, a big speed advantage here. She's way more technical, way more power. She's ferocious, good right hand, good kicks. She just comes to fight. I feel like she's so aggressive, and she wants to hurt all of her opponents. And those are two big red flags for Baez because Martin has the momentum on her side. Not going through a divorce and not just had COVID. She has great cardio and she's gritty and she's a tough girl, but she gets hurt. And getting hurt against Hannah Cyphers is not a good look when you're fighting a girl who hits way harder and way more technical than Hannah Cyphers. And way better fighter, dude. Baez has a lot of volume. I think that she's good. I just think she needs to clean up her grappling. So I don't think Martin has the grappling to do it. That Mexican, she's one-dimensional, and she has great grappling. But I feel like if her and Baez fight 9 out of 10 times, Baez wins. So I'll go Cheyenne Baez. I think she makes it look ugly here. So I'll go with Baez by finish. Back's against the wall because of 2 red flags, but I still got her. Jake Matthews, Jeremiah Walls, next fight. Yeah, man, this is one of those I was talking about. I like Wells here. If I had another play, I'd probably bet on him. I've been a huge I fade Jake Matthews a lot, man. I've faded this guy multiple times. I don't think he's that good. All of his wins in the UFC are against bums, and this Wells is 35 years old, so Wells is the older dude. And Wells looked pretty good against Will Alves. He knocked him out and pretty much dominated him on the mat in the first round as well. So good grappling. I feel like he has advantage here. He can definitely take down Matthews. I don't think Matthews can take him down. And I know the BJJ black belts, but I definitely think that Wells has the better ground game. And on the feet, yeah, he's a better striker. Good right hand, speed advantage, more athletic. Matthews has a right hand, overhand right, but it's kind of slow, dude. I don't think Matthews is that good of a fighter. His best wins against Leach, and other than that, dude, he's been cans, bro. I feel like, he's kind of a fraud. He's chinny as well. I know he's only been finished once, and he's been sub a couple times, but You watch that fight against Rocco Martin, dude. Rocco Martin, man, caught him and hurt him. And I just don't think that Jake Matthews is a good fighter, man. I think that he's a fraud, and I like fading him. So I'll go with Jeff Neal. Jeff Neal. Speaking of Jeff Neal, yeah, he got in trouble. But, yeah, I like Jeremiah Wells by pick. Next fight, Manel Kape versus Zhalgas. Yeah, man, I think Kape. I like Kape here. I think that he's a lot better on the feet. I think that he's so much faster, way more technical power. He's a finisher. Zhalgas better be shooting for his life because I definitely think that Kape is going to get him out of there. I think Kape's better, man. Wherever the fight goes, Zhalgas has to go out there and grapple him. I don't think he can, so I got Kape. Next fight, Pitolo, Dusko. This is a very close fight because Pitolo is a bomb, dude. The dude, he had so much success against Marquez, man, and then he quit, literally gassed. His cardio's not the best. Dusko gasses too. Dusko has really bad defense. These are strikers. I feel like because the striker matchup, I'm gonna go with the dog because I think Pitolo has good hands, and I think Pitolo could catch Dusko because his defense sucks, but I wouldn't bet this fight. I'm not confident in it. Main event, Barbarena versus Darian Weeks. Yeah, man. I got to go with Weeks here, the newcomer. It's funny because I was actually going to fade him when he fought who did he fought that one dude. Who did he fought that guy on Contender Series that got popped for steroids. Asian dude. I forget what his name is, but one of my coworkers trains with him. What the fuck is his name? God damn it. It doesn't matter because he'll be back in the UFC. But anyways, that dude was underdog money against Weeks on Contender Series, and I was going to bet him. But in this matchup, yeah, he's making this short notice himself. I think he got COVID. That's why I got scrapped. But it's really hard to trust Barbarena, man. I know that he's a name, and he has some decent wins. But lately, dude, I mean, he looked like shit, bro, against Anthony Ivy. And Anthony Ivy's a fucking complete bum, and he barely got a win there. And what was a split decision or something like that? And then he lost to Jason Witt. And then, dude, he took so much damage against Luque Brown. Dude, his last 4 fights, he's looked like shit, bro. Literally, man. Darian Weeks is the fresher guy, the faster guy. He's a boxer. He has good knees in the clinch. Barbarena's so weak to the body. Yeah, that's another fight that I probably want to bet, man. But I'm going to pick Weeks, the newcomer. But it's just going to be a pick. What's up, chat? What's up, 2 cents? What's up, guys? Yeah, I actually listened to Arkansas's video a little bit today, and I saw that all you guys are on Jimmy Crute. Yeah, we'll talk about them a little bit. So, yeah. Mecca 6, man. Mecca 6. No, I don't think I'll be in Mecca 6 because Arkansas is kind of a bum. I think he's afraid of me. No, I'm not going to talk shit about him. I just think he's a pussy because he blocked me. He could have messaged me and been like, yo, this bothered me and all this stuff. But me and him argue all the time. He acts like he's my brother, and he gets mad that I don't come around all the time. I'm a fucking busy dude. I'm not going to come around. Even, when I have free time, I'm not going to just spend, my whole fucking day in your fucking chat, bro. I get bored. So if you want to hit me up and let me be in Mecca 6, you're going to have to hit me up. But, yeah, I did listen to your video his podcast or whatever, his roundtable today with you and Ear. I fuck with you, and I like you and Ear. But, yeah, we'll be talking about that breakdown a little bit, man, with the Crute and Jamal Hill because a lot of people are on Jimmy Crute here. And, yeah, you guys are in for a rude awakening. So, next fight, we got Brendan Allen versus Chris Curtis. Brendan Allen all day. You guys know I'm a huge fan of him. Yeah, he's pretty much better wherever the fight goes. I think he's a good fighter. I think that he's going to dominate Chris Curtis. I feel like his striking looked great last fight against Puna Soriano, who everybody was on. So, yeah, give me Brendan Allen by finisher. All right, guys, we got Jamal Hill versus fucking Jimmy Crute, man. This is my only play tonight. I got 4 units on Jamal Hill at plus 145. So if you guys know me, I have been a Jamal Hill guy, since he's been in the UFC. I've actually bet on him every fight. The fight with Paul Craig, man, I feel like that's a good learning experience for him. It's his only loss in the UFC, only loss ever. You watch that fight. Paul Craig pulled guard. He followed him in his guard. He got in a very Craig got him in a very very fucking, good submission attempt. And Jamal Hill got out of it. And you know what he did? He went back in there, man, and, try to play with him on the ground, and then he got tapped out. I mean, not tapped out. I mean, he got his arm, dislocated, and he still wanted him to fight. I mean, he never tapped out. I mean, Jamal Hill showed so much heart in that fight. I've seen so many people say that Jimmy Crute's going to tap him out off his back and all this stuff. I mean, this is a totally different matchup, and I get it. He's a BJJ black belt. He has the advantage on the mat. He has a good BJJ ground game, but is Crute going to tap him out of his back? Definitely not, bro. Crute's not going to pull guard in this fight. Crute's going to be shooting for takedowns because, let's be honest, on the feet, this is a mismatch. 2 cents, I like you. You're a good guy. I've always had respect for you. I've always, thought that you've been, I can't even talk. I thought you're a cool dude. But I definitely, don't agree with what you're talking about with Hill and Crute, because if you guys actually watch tape on this fight, and if you know both these guys, I mean, I watched all the tape, man. I watched all Hill's fights, and I watched all Crute's fights. And even before that, I already seen all their fights. So I know, what they're all about. Like, I'm a UFC fan, bro. I know all these guys. But you still have to watch tape before, card, just to get that familiarity in your brain, Jamal Hill is so much better on the feet. And Jamal Hill is probably one of the best strikers in the division by far. This guy is a stud. I mean, seeing this kid's volume at 205, there's not a lot of people like it. He just throws out so much volume, his pace, his cardio. This is a mismatch. Jimmy Crute blocks a lot of punches on the feet. He's a punching bag. I feel like that's a totally terrible fucking idea against Jamal Hill. I think he needs to shoot for his life. I get it. He has wins by KO. He's a good right hand. He has no success on the feet. This is all Jamal Hill. Jamal Hill is, the big speed advantage here. He has a great straight left. He has a great left head kick, a good jab. You saw him bust up Quincy Abreu. You saw him bust up Darko. You saw him fucking dominate OSP. I think his striking is legit. I think he has a lot of volume, like I mentioned. It's a great pace. You saw Anthony Smith pick apart Jimmy Crute pretty bad on the feet. I think Jamal Hill is a better fighter and a better striker than Anthony Smith. So, Crute, man, he's taking a lot of damage, dude. And I feel like he hasn't had that first knockout loss yet, besides that TKO against Smith. I feel like all that damage in a lead up here, and Crute is going to get hurt bad in this fight, man. I think he's tough, dude, but the fight, the way that he fights, dude, he's going to get knocked out soon. And this is a huge disadvantage on the feet. I get it. He does have an advantage on the mat for sure. He has the grappling advantage, but I just don't think a guy like Jimmy Crute has the grappling advantage to go out there and dominate Jamal and control him on the mat. Because if you watch the fight with Darko Stocz, the only dude to take him down in the UFC, he got up every time, dude. Like, legit every time. And Darko's a grappler. Darko's no slouch. Darko has, a pretty good record. He's been beating guys outside the UFC. So I feel like people think Crute's going to go out there and do what he did to Mikel. Like Jacek, but I mean, it's not going to happen, bro. I mean, like Jason's never had good takedown defense, not a good ground. I mean, he's a fucking middleweight out there. Jamal Hill's his whole career, if you watch his fights, he's always had a great get-up game. So people are acting like this is a mismatch on the mat, bro. I don't think so. If Jamal Hill uses that great get-up game and uses it in this fight, stays in the feet, it's over. And I'm telling you guys right now, this is a mismatch. I think Jamal Hill knocks him out early in this fight. I think that he proves a point. I can't wait to shut up all my haters out there. They're talking all this shit on Crute. KJIQ, you are someone that I definitely have respect for, and I don't mind you. I think you're a cool dude, but yeah, man, you said a lot of embarrassing stuff today in that chat, man, saying that Crute's obvious picking all that stuff, dude. I don't have a problem with you, but I mean, you eat too many Twinkies. I feel like, bro, you're definitely a fat dude, and you getting in your head, bro. Like, you're embarrassing, bro. Literally, Jamal Hill is so much better on the feet here, and I feel like both these guys are good fighters. They're both good strikers, or my bad. Good prospects. I think Jimmy Crute's good. I like Jimmy Crute. I think he's a good fighter. I think that he has a good career. He's 4-2 in the UFC. I think he's having a good career and all that, but this is a bad matchup for him. I feel like he's going to have to go out there and control him on the mat and get him out of there, man, on the mat, because if he doesn't, it's over. Also, like I mentioned, Jamal Hill has a huge cardio advantage here. Jimmy Crute gasses in this fight. He slows down. He's going to have to literally get him out on the mat and keep him down there or submit him early, because if he doesn't, and he'll keep skidding up, it's over. Like, huge cardio advantage here, huge speed advantage here, huge striking advantage here. Crute has a good right hand, but he's so slow. Jamal Hill is one of the fastest dudes in the division. Like I mentioned, probably has the most volume in the division. I've never seen a 205er that moves like him. Like, the guy's movement, the guy's cardio, the guy's pace. I mean, he strikes so much. and the way he works the body is really nice. But I mean, that straight left and the way he sets up his jab and that left head kick is nuts. I mean, those are his 3 best weapons. Huge 205er. He's 6'4", dude. He has the reach advantage. He's so fucking technical, bro. Like I mentioned, good knees to the body. Everything, dude. His right hook. I mean, I love everything about Jamal Hill. I think that was a good learning experience for him, that first L. Jimmy Crute, man, that fight with Murzakanov, dude. I mean, that's one thing too. Like, you know, you were looking pretty good in that fight. You were 2 seconds away from getting a win, and I don't know what it was, dude. Like, literally, I don't get it. Like, did he quit? Like, did he have a brain fart? Like, what happened, dude? You're 2 seconds away, and you got tapped out against Misha, and you had him hurt very bad. And then the Anthony Smith fight, Smith hurt him bad with the weight kicks and was fucking him up bad on the feet, bro. Like, legit bad, dude. I mean, that same performance is going to happen here, and I think it's going to even be different, dude. So I like Jamal here. I like Jamal Hill. I think this guy is the real deal, and I feel like Jimmy Crute could get takedowns here, but that great get-up game is going to be huge here for Jamal Hill. And everyone's talking about that arm and all that stuff, dislocation. I think he'll be fine, but no one's talking about those legs with Jimmy Crute because, I mean, if Jamal Hill lands a couple leg kicks there, I think that is good night. And let's be honest, I think that Jamal Hill's leg kicks are nasty. So I just think that a lot of people acting like this is a close fight on the feet is embarrassing because Jamal Hill, I think, is light years above on the feet here. And his get-up game is really good. And people are acting like Crute's going to go out there and did what Craig did to him. But that's a totally different situation because Crute's not going to pull guard. You know, Crute's going to shoot for takedowns in this fight. And Jamal Hill could have won that fight easily. 9 out of 10 times Jamal Hill beats Paul Craig. But let's be honest. So Crute better be shooting for his life. He better be getting those takedowns and keeping him down or getting him out of there because if he doesn't, it's over. This fight stays on the feet. It's a good night, Irene. I'm telling you right now. So I got Jamal Hill knocking out Jimmy Crute early in the first round. And I'm very excited for the outcome of this fight because I got a lot of people that I'm going to be making fun of for talking all that shit. So Jamal Hill. Next fight, we got Guida, Santos. This is a very close fight because Santos has not been looking good at all lately, dude. He has a good record, and I get it. He has the advantage on the mat, but his last 2 fights, he looked like dog shit. His cardio sucks. Guida has the huge cardio advantage here. I think Guida has good pace, good volume on the feet. Man, I got to go with Guida here, dude. I definitely think Guida's going to get the upset here. I'm not betting it, but yeah, I got Guida. Co-main event, Brad Riddell, Rafael Fiziev. I'm picking Riddell. I thought about betting him, but it's one of those fights where I don't really want to fade either dude because they're both good fighters. My thing in this fight is that Fiziev definitely has Riddell has the cardio advantage. I think that Fiziev is going to come out really strong, win the first round, and Riddell's definitely a slow starter. We got Fiziev as a fast starter. I think Riddell wins the last 2 rounds because Riddell has the better cardio. I think that Riddell has the grappling advantage. I think that he has a great right hand, good pressure, good straight left. Fiziev has good kicks, good pressure, good right hand. They're both very durable dudes. I just think that simply that Riddell has the better cardio and it'll be a very close fight. So I got Brad Riddell. Main event, Rob Font, Jose Aldo. Great fight. Good main event. Yeah, I definitely think that this is a good fight. I think Rob Font's going to get the win. I thought about betting on him, but I'm going to stay away. I think that the jab's going to be too much. He's going to pick apart Jose Aldo. I think Aldo's better years are behind him. He definitely has, had a decent performance against Munoz. But, I mean, dude, his cardio's not good. Font looked great last in that 5-round fight against Cody. I feel like the striking, the power, just, he's going to jab him up very bad. So I'm going to go with my boy Rob Font here, dude. I'm going to go with a finish. So there you guys go. I'm going to say my picks real quick. Again, I got Font, I got Riddell, I got Guida, I got Hill, I got Allen, I got Weeks, I got Pitolo, I got Kape, I got Wells, I got Baez, I got Menifield, I got Gritz, I got Azmat Murzakanov, I got Morono, and I got Smolka. Yeah, only one bet pretty big on Jamal Hill. Next week, I'll probably have quite a few plays. I definitely like Charles the Bronx quite a bit. I also like Kai Kara France so far. So those are 2 plays that I will be betting for sure. I got to watch a lot of tape on that card. But, yeah, I will be playing most likely the Bronx and Kai Kara France. Yeah, decided to go big on one bet. There are a couple other people, like I mentioned, I was thinking about betting, but yeah, I like Jamal Hill, man. I'm really excited for him. I've been high in this guy ever since Contender Series. You guys know he's one of my big, guys. And yeah, let's go with Jamal Hill by first round KO. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks, everyone. It looks like there's a lot of people in here. All these guys that's in here right now, hit up Arkansas and tell them that I want to be in Mecca 6. But yeah, I don't know. That'll be fun if I'm in Mecca 6. But the guy still has me blocked because he got butthurt that I couldn't come around all the time. Because I actually have a wife, and I have a girl, and I have friends and a good job, unlike him. I don't really know what he does, but yeah, Arkansas, if you're listening to this, I don't have a problem with you, but kind of embarrassing, bro, for blocking me. You could have just messaged me and said why you blocked me, but yeah, I'll be in Mecca 6. Don't worry, I know I'll be in Mecca 6. So later, guys. Peace out. Edgar Camacho, what up, bro? I owe you $5 for what? Pettis Horiguchi. Fuck, bro. I don't even watch Bellator. I'll probably go with Horiguchi. What's up, Noah Allen? What's up, Alex Ramirez? You can kiss my ring any day of the week. All right, later, boys.